Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. So today we're going to continue the series on updating my Toyota Tacoma. This is a 2020 off-road. And what we're going to do today is relatively simple to do, and you can get all the parts on Amazon, and it's something that's relatively affordable as well. And it should actually kind of transform the look a little bit and add a little bit of color to the front bumper area on this standard 2016 to 2021 bumper on this Tacoma. So tools you need, 17mm socket wrench to go with that. If you want to use an impact driver, you can go with that. You will need the adapter, of course, to run with your socket. I do like these new DeWalt brushless, they work really well. And then of course the main items you'll need is a couple of demon brackets. They come in 2 packs, a left and a right for passenger and driver side, and then also a couple of rings. Your choice in color. I went with orange, but this should be pretty nice. And they also come with spacers to kind of help space it out so there's not too much rattle and hopefully they don't swing around too much when driving. These brackets are pretty nice. Again, right on Amazon. Put links down below for you guys. Really nice quality. Powder coated. Use existing bolts on the frame. Nice packaging, nice thick plastic there. So you got a P for passenger. Should see a D here. Yep, D for driver. So you're gonna hook right on under the frame like that. And these rings by Motor Mike here. 2-pack again. There's the rubber spacers I was talking about. Simply twist to unhook. These are the orange. Very nice. Good quality, good feel. Looks like there's a logo on the front. You can choose to show that or not, depending on where you want this to be threaded and how you want it to look. But again, that's the 2-pack, and it looks like a little air freshener. Nice of them. And there they are right there. Another one fresh in the wrapper. And you also got a ring here. Looks like a little, actually, you know what this is probably? It's probably to put on the end. That's a nice feature, actually. I was thinking about putting a zip tie on here so they don't walk away, but this could be for putting on the end so that these don't walk out. Theft-wise, I mean, these things get stolen all the time from what I've heard. So you could maybe do something where you can run wire through here and wrap it through here and here. That way they can't get through without some kind of cutters. Maybe you could do a zip tie, but of course if someone has a knife or scissors, you're kind of screwed there. But this is great to have. Little pinch point pin. Hold that in the end of the thread. That way this at least doesn't walk out. And then maybe run some wire through here. Make sure it doesn't go anywhere. So, driver's side, there's a loop right here. We're not going to mess with that, but we are going to loosen up the bolt right next to it. So, take your impact driver or your socket wrench, get in there, get that loosened up nice. And now's a good time to take this bolt, inspect it, maybe clean it up a little bit, some WD-40, then hit it with some Loctite, just to kind of make sure that she's still clean. It looks like a little bit of hint of red Loctite on there. Now take your driver's side demon bracket, put it right there where the hole was, and then start threading that bolt back on. Take your driver or your socket, and there you go, good to go. So passenger side, there's actually a tow hook right here that we will be removing, and that is being done by these 2 bolts right here. And then there's the bolt right here that looks very similar to like the driver's side. And that is the one that our demon bracket's gonna be going on. So let's get to it. And in similar fashion like we did the other side, put your bracket on, start threading it on, get it tight. There you go, ready to go. So now you can take your ring, either do the wording in the front, wording in the back, it doesn't really matter. Put it in there, put a couple of spacers in there, kind of see where it's at. It looks like for mine, like 1 spacer is all you get. So what I'm going to do, run this plug through. And get this other spacer in there. Well, it's been a few days. The install did not go quite as planned due to maybe some QC, some quality control issues involving the demon brackets themselves. Roll a picture in here. Did it about a few days ago. I had to Dremel out the inner ring because what happened was you have 3 pieces of metal welded together and they just didn't line up. In fact, the passenger side over here ended up being a lot worse than the driver's side, but now they both swing free just fine. I did have to Dremel out the inside edge to get these pins through, and then you have the metal locks on the end here, little metal clips on both of these. They hold up great. I've had a few days to test these out, kind of driving around, but now they work good. So did have to Dremel out some. I don't know if that's going to be all of them or not. Could just be some random QC issue at the time. Quality control is a little lacking in the demon brackets. The actual D-rings here and the pins are real nice. I didn't really want to kind of just force them in, so I ended up cleaning up with the Dremel both the driver and the passenger demon brackets, because again, I didn't want to just force the pin in, because you do want to be able to loosen that up, pull out the pins, use these as needed, or take them off if you don't want to use them. Whatever you want to do. They add a nice little bit of a color to the front of the truck, I think. And again, these come in different kinds of colors. I'll put links down below for you guys from Amazon. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you have any questions at all about the install or about these brackets or the D-rings themselves, hit them down in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer them. As always, subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button down there. That thumbs up really helps me out. Head over to Instagram. Follow us there. Like us on Facebook for all the latest and greatest deals on the internet. And I'll see you guys in the next review.